Welcome back everyone. We have already learned how to install Anaconda on Windows, and we have already set up VS Code as well. So we have Python installed and we are ready to code and learn coding in Python. So today we are going to learn about the string. So let's start. So you have multiple things to code. So now I will do in Spider, but because this is also easy. So this is my spider, and we'll start with learning string. So as you know, like if you define anything like name in double quote, like let me write here Sumit. So if you run it, select it and run it, so it will give you the variable is name. So just print it. Name. So it is giving me my name. So what is the variable is variable will be stored the whatever the value will be there, it will store in the variable. So you can create this. So this is a string type. How will you find out it's a string type? You can check the type using print type of name. Okay, it will give what is the type of this variable. It is str. Okay, you can declare a variable using whatever you want. You can write it here, but it is convenience, like it should be readable, and you can write it in lowercase. That is the, if you write in uppercase also, then also it will work. There is no problem. Okay, it will work, but this is not good practice. Okay, because you will miss some things here and there, so that is not good practice. So always write your variable name with suitable name, and it should be in lowercase. Okay, so this is the things that I want to. So this is my variable. I have already declared one variable. We got it. What is the type and all? Okay. That's all. So let me go to that. If suppose that if we have something like, let me declare one more thing variable like name only. I'm defining name equal to in single quote. Okay. Then what will happen? I will put here name one and we'll print it one. Okay. So you can use both, either double quote or either single quote. But let's suppose that you have the string, inside that you have the single quote, like for the my car. Okay, I have one variable called my car, and it is like Sumit, single quote Sumit's car. Okay. So if you write like this in the single quote, so it won't take. Okay, it is giving the error. Why? Because it will take from here to here is one string, and then product is giving error because we are not closing it properly. So, but my requirement is we have the string. Okay, we have the word or line in that internally it is having single quote. So there are multiple way to achieve this one. You can either use backspace. Okay, there's the first way. You can use backspace. Otherwise, you can, instead of using double quote, single quote here, you can use double quote. Okay, this is two way. And also you can declare the string if you have multi-line, like hi, like I'm writing my multiple line. You can write in triple quote and write my name one. Okay, this will also work. If you have multiple line, you can put it all in single quote, triple single quote, or triple double quote. You are understanding these things. It's very easy. So this is mine. It will print as it is. Okay. So next thing, if you want to find out the length of the string, you can find out with the function called len length. print, you can find out the length of string. This is 5. Now let's suppose that you want to, I have let me declare one more variable called fname. So fname is first name. My first name is and name is Kumar. Okay. So I want to combine both. So it is like Sumit and Kumar. I want to concatenating the string. For that, you can use, I will declare one variable called full name. Okay. Full name, and you can write fname plus lname. Okay. And here you can see here this Sumit Kumar. There's no space coming. So if you want to put space here, add other literal like plus, and then in the single quote put a space, single quote, and then again you write plus. As Sumit Kumar. Suppose that I want to print like welcome Sumit Kumar. So if you want to welcome it, so you can put it here in the single quote because single quote is string. So okay, this is plus, and right here welcome. Welcome. Print it here. You get welcome to the word. But as this string, this word will keep adding and growing, you will feel like this is becoming more complex. Okay, so there is other way to write all those things. There is a way to formatting the string. So we learn about the formatting, how we can, what is the other way is, let's suppose that you want to print this line. Okay, welcome Sumit. So you can format using you can write formatting using, let me copy this one. Okay, and can use print or here this time I'll just copy here and paste it here. So this is welcome, the one string. I have to concatenate with this fname and lname. So we have to give the placeholder. Okay, placeholder means this curly bracket, closing curly bracket, and then again, what is the placeholder? This one. This is two placeholder. After giving the placeholder, you have to close this. Close. This is the string. This is also one string. So welcome. This is the placeholder for first name, and this is the placeholder for second name. This is quite easy. So if whatever you want to print, like you write it everything in single quote, instead of writing the variable in plus using plus, you just write the placeholder, the curly bracket, and then you write here dot format. Okay, and what is the placeholder is, what is the variable here is, you have to define here, like first one is for fname, write fname, and second is for lname, right? Lname here. Now if I will run these two things, we'll get welcome Sumit Kumar. So you can also see this is the easiest way of writing formatting the string if you're comparing with this. So there is nothing to do. You have to write whatever you want to write. You write in the single quote, but instead of using the variable, you write placeholder, and then later you with dot format you can give placeholder name in variable name. Okay, and there is also one more technique. If you are using more Python 3.6 or more than 3.6, so they're using f string. So this is more easy. So let me copy this one. Okay, and this is more in the sense like you don't have to write this format also. Okay, in the single quote you can just write here your variable name. What is the variable name? F name, and what is the other things? L name. So you can keep writing this welcome f name l name, and this fname and lname, it will replace the value. This is variable, but it will replace the value. So along with that, you have to put here f. Okay, f. So this is the things. If you run it here, you will get welcome Sumitra. So that's the three way I have told you. So I enjoy writing this method because you don't have to write this much big statement like format and then later you have to place, because if you have a multiple variable, you have to keep writing, you have to seeing the position, and with the based on position you have to keep writing this in order. Okay, but here that is not the case. You just write it using string and append it with f, and you can write the variable here. And along with that, you can do the operation also in this, because let's suppose that I want to put Sumit in first name in uppercase or lowercase, or you want to do some functionality, change functionality here. So you can call the method also here. So there is string having method called upper. Okay, so you can write it here, upper. You can see here, welcome Sumit Kumar, this as in caps. Okay, so this all things you can do with this. So this is the string formatting. And then let's suppose that next we'll move to the next part. Next part you can do this indexing. Indexing meaning is if you are seeing here, Sumit fname is Sumit. So this is the string. So this first value is assigned to 0 index. Okay. Second will be in 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you want to take only as first index, what is the first index of fname? So we can print it here using indexing 0. So you will get fname. So if you want to print the name, the length, function called length. So it will give the length of the variable. So what? How much it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to print the length, this is 5. So if you want to print all the things like from S to U to M, it means you have to take from S till M. So what I have to take? We have to start with 0, 1, 2. Okay. So you have to print from 0 and colon till where 1, 1, 2, 2. So there is one confusing part here is if you print 2 here, so this is 2 is exclusive. So second index it won't take, it will take just 0 and 1. Okay. So you have to keep remember this one. It will come based on practice. I think that is easy. So this 0 is inclusive. Okay, this index is inclusive, and then other part. This is the start part. This is the in part. So start part is inclusive, and but in part is exclusive. Okay, let me if you're not putting this here 3, so it will take all the value from here to till in. Okay. So there is other way also, other things also that let me put here. There are actually 3 things: 0, the start, okay, start, and end, and colon step. So if you're not writing anything, the step is by default positive, and positive 1 is +1. So +1 means you are moving from left to right. So indexing will be starting from left to right. And if you're writing here -1, so indexing will be start with this side. It means you have to search you have to go from, you have to start the index from here, and you have to go in this direction. Let me show these things using one example. Suppose that this one I have to print name. Okay. And I want from 0 to till U only. Okay. So I will give 0, and then how much it is? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will give 5. So and then it will give 1 here. Print it. So you get something. Okay. So if you will write here +2, or not write +2, just write 2, because that is automatically plus. See, S, M, and T you got. It means this step means first is S came, okay, then you gone because you have to take the one step ahead. So you skip the U and you got M. Then again you skip the I and you got T. This is the meaning of stepping. And this is you are moving from this side to this side. And if you put here, here, -1. So it means you are searching from the 0. Your head is in this direction. You are in 0 and you are looking for anything in this direction, right direction, okay, from here to here. So here to here, what is there? Nothing is there. It is nothing, no indexing from this way, this side, but you are giving here 5. So 5 is in this direction, but you are looking for minus, means you are going to this direction, searching in this direction, okay. So there is what? Nothing. So if you print this, you will get empty string, okay. Okay, let me clear it. If you, let's suppose that here if you write 5, okay, 5, and here it's writing 0, so what it will print? It is there in 5. 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is not there. It will give 4, okay. So 4, so 0, 4 to 0 it will go. So if you are putting here -1, means your cursor is, your string is searching, it will go in this direction. It will search the next index in this direction, okay, left, right to left, right to left. So 4 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is here, okay, and then it will go till 0. 0 is where? Here. This is 0, so it will exclusive. So you will get this number from here to here, because you are searching in minus direction, negative direction. See, we got T, first T we got, then I we got, then M and U in this direction. So if, so you understand what is the meaning of step. Step will be, if you are putting by default is +1, and if you are adding 2, means it will skip the first, it will take the one step ahead. If you 2, then two character in between it will skip, and 3 means 3 character it will skip. So this is the positive thing, that the default is positive. But if you are putting here negative, it means the direction of the cursor will change. Means it will look the string, first string here, and will go for this end string for searching here. If you are writing 0 and 5, so 0 is here, and you are searching, you are going in this direction. So left, right, it will give you empty string because nothing is there. But that's what, if you are putting in the minus, you have to go in opposite direction. And there is a negative indexing also, means this is -1, this is -2, -3, -4, -5. So so if you write here -1 to -5, okay, so it will also give you the same thing, correct, because this is a string and list is having negative indexing also. So this one. So there is one more question. If you want to reverse the string, so how will you do? You just have to remove this one, because this is what in reverse direction you have to search from here to here. So start with nothing, means start with here, and end is what? Till all, okay. You run it, you will get this one. It is in reverse direction. Okay? So that's all. You understand the formatting and indexing as well. And so there are start, end, and step. So, and let's suppose that next things, this is full name, okay. This is full name. If I want to find out from the full name, I want to find out Sumit is there or not. If Sumit is there, so in what string, what indexing it is starting. So there is a function called find, okay. So let's try it here. Name dot find. So you have tried Sumit in capital, so it is there in caps. It will return me the index, 8 index. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 index. That is there in at 8 index. Let's suppose that something is not there, like sing, SING, it's not there. So it will return me -1. Okay, if string is there. So this is very good to find any substring inside the string. You can find it using this, and you can get the index. And if you want to find how many Sumit is there, okay, how many same type of word is there, then you can use count dot count and get one. So only one Sumit is there inside that. Welcome Sumit one. There is only one Sumit inside that name. Correct. If you are finding out how many E is there, so this is the letter. It will find the letter as well. So how many E is there? Just type here, count the E. String dot count the E. So how many is there? Here 1 E and here 2 E. So if you want to find out the index of the E, you can use the find. So that's all for find. You already learned the find, and then count, length, upper, lower you can do, indexing you can do, and then let me show the replace as well. Other replace function is also there. So here my full name is will I remove. Let's suppose that my full name is, I have concatenated full name with welcome, so it is coming as welcome here. I want to replace this welcome with space. Okay, so you can do full name dot replace, and you can pass what you want to replace. So I want to replace this welcome because I don't want. And with what you want to replace? I want to replace with this. But if you run this one, you will get it here, Sumit Kumar. Okay, that's fine. But in the full name, it won't do anything because it won't replace in place. The same string it won't replace. So what you can do, you can save it with new full name. Okay, new F name, and you can keep it. But plus, you cannot keep plus in this. You can see here, to print it or double click and run. It is console. So in the console it will show. Yeah. So we learned replace as well. There is other string method as well. If you want to see what all string method is there, so here the console. Okay, so there is option called dir. You put here dir, and this is the variable name, and print it here. It will show you all the method. See, this is double underscore is special method. We learn about this as well, but till now we have learned this replace. We have learned. We have seen upper. We also seen length. Find we saw. Okay, count we saw. So there are many other method as well. If you want to see, you can just use dir and see this thing. But if you want more detail about that, then you can use help. But you cannot do help on the variable. You have to do the help on the class. What is the class type? This is the type string. So you have to help on string. So if you do help on string, so it will show you all the other method in detail. It will be detail. Like if you, let's suppose that you forgot what method I have to use, but it is there in your mind, but it is not coming out. So you can just put it with help, and then you search it here with this all the things. Otherwise, you can Google it also, but without Googling also you can do it from here. So upper, lower, all the things are there, right? So you can do help on the particular function as well, like want count, what count do. So just do help and count. So it will give you, it's giving me error because is there any function called count? Yeah, function called count is there. Count, help count, count is not defined, so you have to use like string dot count, right? So string dot count, search here string dot count, you will get that what the count method do. So it does it return the number of non-overlapping occurrences of the string sub in a string. So you can read it from here, and it will give the syntax as well, what is returning. Okay, so that's all for this video. We have learned many things regarding string. So the next video we will learn about the list and tuple and dictionary. Thank you very much for watching. Please like this video or subscribe for more such videos. Thank you very much.